Good evening. Welcome to Secrets of the Stones. Tonight's stone is diamond. In nature, diamonds do not appear all that glamorous, but when polished and sculpted, they obtain a brilliance most sought after. A clear crystal, sometimes tinged with yellow, brown, gray, blue, or red. Diamonds appear in different colors that are caused by environmental factors during the stone's formation in the earth. Brown tinted diamonds experienced structural inconsistencies during their formation. Violet and red diamonds were exposed to extremes of pressure. Green diamonds were exposed to some of the Earth's radiation. Blue diamonds came into contact with chemicals such as boron in the soil during their formation. Yellow diamonds were exposed to nitrogen. Diamonds are composed of carbon. Coal and jet are also composed of this single element, but are created in very different environments. Diamonds endure tremendous pressure while they are forming in the earth. With a hardness of 10, they are the hardest gemstone in the Medica. Their strength can be attributed to covalent bonds. They have a cubic or isometric crystal structure. Diamonds make us feel invincible and fearless. In love, they symbolize unbreakable bonds. The stone is rigid, yet still able to capture light. Its effects are most noticeable along the conception vessel, or Ren meridian, which traverses the midline of the front of the body. Historically, diamonds came to China when they were worn there by foreign travelers. They were not utilized often due to their hardness. Although diamonds strengthen the essence, or Jing, they also cause excess rigidity, which can lead to stagnation of essence. Long-term use of diamonds can promote rigidity. When worn as an engagement ring on the ring finger, diamonds can impede the function of the triple energizer meridian by causing rigidity in the channel. For this reason, people with serious health problems are often advised to remove their diamond rings from their fourth finger during the course of treatment. And this is a picture of the triple energizer meridian, which runs along the ring finger, along the shoulder blade, and around the ear. There is a danger that if the person is not cultivated enough in the process of self-transformation, they may begin to see themselves as invincible or fearless. Such a mindset will eventually lead to collapse. To work with diamond, a person must have very strong yang qi. It takes strength to uncover the lessons the stone has to reveal. So what are the functions and uses? Well, diamonds have a cubic crystal structure. They have an affinity for the spleen and stomach, earth temperament. Cubic crystals primarily help establish boundaries. Because they are cube-shaped and have clean, square lines, they affirm our sense of security, tonify deficiency, consolidate our qi, and help us maintain unresolved latency. Because they resonate with the earth meridians and the stomach and spleen meridians, the stomach meridian particularly runs along the jawline to the fourth toe. So they are associated with the skull as well as the facial bones and the bite. They can be used for conditions such as insecurity, insomnia, irregular menstruation, irregular bowel habits, injury to the facial bones, temporomandibular joint problems, and problems with the bite. Diamonds are a brilliant stone that promote endurance. They exhibit a clarity and firmness, and know what needs to be done. They are beneficial for patients who are recovering from illness. The stone draws energy to the brain to treat conditions that affect the sensory organs. It is helpful for cataracts, poor vision, allergies, sinusitis, rhinitis, and dementia. Diamond can be used during meditation with the intention of promoting universal love. The stone strengthens the function of the 8th chakra, which is located above the crown chakra. The 8th chakra, also known as the soul star or star chakra, is the gateway to divine love and spiritual wisdom. The 8th chakra is said to contain the purest light. Diamond is the birthstone for people who were born in the month of April. What are the practical applications of diamond? You can wear a diamond necklace to address all of the functions and uses mentioned above. You can combine diamond with white jade to enhance its effects. The elixir cannot be made. Diamonds, due to their strong covalent bonds, carbon bonds, are impermeable and will not react with water. They cannot be used to create an elixir. Cleansing is not required. Diamonds can be recharged with other diamonds. And I would like to relate a story about a famous diamond, perhaps the most famous diamond in history, known as the Hope Diamond. The Hope Diamond was thought to be found in the Golconda mines of southern India, which is the source of several famous jewels, including the British crown jewels. Currently, it weighs in at 45.52 carats. Its unusual luminescence is caused by tiny impurities of boron atoms. The result is that it glows a bright, unearthly red for some time, after all visible light sources have been extinguished. In 1642, the Hope Diamond was acquired by King Louis XIV of France. At that time, it was known as the Blue Tavernier Diamond and weighed around 115 carats. It was also heart-shaped. It was given the name the French Blue and passed down to Louis XIV and to Louis XV, who was married to Marie Antoinette. I believe Louis XVI. So it was Louis XIV, then 15, then 16. Don't quote me on that with the Roman numerals. The diamond was stolen during the French Revolution. It disappeared for 40 years, until it appeared again in the court of King George IV of the United Kingdom. It was purchased upon his death by Lord Philip Hope in 1830. Here are 3 simulations of what the diamond would have looked like. The first on the left is the one when it was discovered by John Baptiste Tavernier. The second is the cut that Louis XIV had, and it's called the French Blue. It's in the center, and the final shape at the right is the cut that is known today as the Hope Diamond. Pierre Cartier related fabulous tall tales about the gems he sold. One was that the Hope Diamond was cursed. The story goes that John Baptiste Tavernier, a 17th century French merchant who traded in gems, stole the 115-carat diamond from a Hindu statue of Shiva, where it was serving as one of the eyes, or the third eye. Upon discovering that it was missing, the priests put a curse on whoever was in possession of the gem. Here is a picture of it that Mr. Tavernier drew. Amused by these stories, heiress Evelyn Walsh McLean purchased the diamond from Cartier in 1912, along with another diamond, the Star of the East, which has since disappeared. And unfortunately, the curse held true, and this diamond, perhaps because of its relation to Marie Antoinette, has known to bring calamity to anyone who owns it, including her servants at the royal court and King Louis's servant, the Man in the Iron Mask. But Miss Walsh scoffed at the idea and let her dog, her Great Dane, wear the jewel around at parties. She said its brilliance was that it could put a smile on her guests' faces. In 1949, after a series of calamities, Miss Walsh had to sell the paper, the Washington Post, as well as the diamond, to Harry Winston, who took it on a tour called The Court of Jewels in America from 1949 to 1953, or somewhere around there, to help raise money for various causes. In 1958, Mr. Winston donated the diamond to the Smithsonian. To the dismay of many, he sent it through the U.S. mail for $2.44 in postage and $155 in insurance. The diamond was not lost, however, and it was adopted by the museum, where it remains. In November 2010, the diamond was reset to the original Cartier design as part of the celebration for the 50th anniversary of its acquisition by the Smithsonian Institute. The Hope Diamond here is being presented at the Smithsonian in 1958. It currently resides in the National Gem and Mineral Collection at the National Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C., and is part of the Smithsonian's collection. I believe famous women like Elizabeth Taylor and Michelle Pfeiffer, who was the last to wear this diamond in public. Let's look at some other famous diamonds in history. The Cullinan is the largest gem diamond ever found. It was discovered at the Premier Mine in January of 1905. The Eureka diamond was discovered by chance by a 15-year-old boy named Erasmus Jacobs on the south bank of the Orange River near Hopetown, Kimberley in 1867. The Cullinan 1 Star of Africa is the largest cut diamond in the world. Pear-shaped, it has 74 facets and was set in the royal scepter that was kept along with the crown jewels in the Tower of London. It was cut from the Cullinan, the largest diamond ever found. The Excelsior diamond comes from South Africa as well, as most of these diamonds do. It has a high clarity, is a blue-white stone found in 1893 by a South African mine worker who picked it out of a shovel full of gravel. Here is a Star of Sierra Leone, discovered on Valentine's Day of 1972. It is the third largest diamond ever discovered and the largest alluvial diamond ever found. The Golden Jubilee is the largest faceted diamond in the world. It was given to the King of Thailand in 1997 for his Golden Jubilee, the 50th anniversary of his coronation. Incomparable diamond It's the third largest diamond ever cut and is unique because it is internally flawless and has an unusual triangular shape called a triolet. The centenary diamond was found by X-ray of the premier mine, which is where many of these diamonds were discovered. Only a handful of people knew about it, and all were sworn to secrecy until it was revealed. The Jubilee diamond is part of the Queen's crown jewels, and initially it was called the Ritz diamond. Not sure how to say that word. The De Beers diamond is the 7th largest faceted diamond in the world. The Millennium Star weighs around 203.4 carats when polished and is a magical 777 carats in the rough. It is a near perfect diamond. It was discovered by a digger from a small village. The Jonker diamond is a 142 carat diamond, 726 carats rough originally, and it was discovered on the 16th of January by Mr. Jonker in 1934. The Premier Rose diamond is one of the largest D-color flawless diamonds in the world. The Tiffany Yellow diamond appears in a setting loaned by Tiffany & Company of New York. It was discovered in South Africa as well. The Niarchos diamond is internally flawless but has a slight chip in it, possibly caused by the underground crusher in the mine. Here is one of the perhaps most famous diamonds in the world, discovered in India, the Koh-i-Noor. It was discovered around the 13th century, but only received the name Koh-i-Noor in 1739, when a Persian conqueror, Nadir Shah, took Delhi and acquired it. He named it Koh-i-Noor, meaning mountain of light. Here is a not very good picture of a Koh-i-Noor. The diamond was given to Queen Victoria in 1850 and weighed 186 carats. In 1852, it was cut into a round brilliant weighing 108.93 carats. This diamond has been used in the crowns of various kings and queens and is currently on display in the Tower of London. The Great Mogul was discovered in the 17th century and was named after Shah Jahan, who built the Taj Mahal. Its current location is unknown. As many people steal these diamonds, and there is much intrigue surrounding the fascination with these shiny stones. This diamond is called the Taylor Burton. It was cut from a rough stone weighing 240.8 carats. It was found in the Premier Mine in 1966 and bought by Harry Winston, who also owned the Hope Diamond and other famous diamonds. Kimberley diamond is a flawless 70-carat step-cut champagne-colored diamond that was found in the Kimberley mine in South Africa. It was recut into this shape in 1921 from a large flat stone that was once in the Russian crown jewels. The Heart of Eternity was one of 11 rare blue diamonds unveiled to the world in January 2000 as part of a collection of De Beers Millennium Jewels. And if you'd like to learn more, I've linked the Cape Town Diamond Museum.org website where I heard about all these diamonds. But thank you for joining me tonight on Secrets of the Stones. I hope you've enjoyed learning about these famous diamonds and also their other effects in Taoist medicine